Hey, welcome to Hexologist channel. Oh wait, wrong channel. Hi folks, it's Top Gun here, and I got a good one for you. Yeah, I might go around and imitate all my favorite YouTubers just for fun because they all have things I have in my closet. So I'm like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's been a little while, so I thought I should touch base. The stock markets are on fire. Yay! The end of the world is the bull's case. Hey, I'll get back to that one. Yeah, and we've had some projects launching as of recently, and there's a whole bunch of commotion in the community. And well, how do I say I do not care? I just don't. Did I mint for that protocol? No. Can you mint for that protocol? Yes. Would I recommend it? Well, I'm not here to make financial advice recommendations. What I have learned, though, about Z protocol, I will not name, is that its gas transactions were highly inefficient, which means, they only took 6 weeks to program the whole contract, and 2 different devs took stabs at it. Oh, they didn't audit all of the contract, even. Really? Wow, 6 weeks to make the best next new thing. It's not like Hex took years. Okay. All right. And let's see. Basically, it has a price ceiling. Because who wants a price floor? Let's have a price ceiling. The price will never be higher than the gas cost to mint it. Why? Because if it is, I'll go mint some and sell it and take the profit. I'm sure some other people might be thinking like that too. So, yeah. I mean, maybe it has some sort of pumpamental. I haven't thought of yet. I really need some cricket sound effects. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, the moment he started talking negatively about RH while trying to farm people from his community, that was kind of like, no. Well, I mean, all of it was red flag after red flag for me. Rushed to code. Not optimized for gas. Unless, of course, you're a hacker that's figured out how to take care of an exploit on FTX. Then it's actually truly free, and you can front run and probably own 60% of the supply or more. Siebel attack, I think, if I'm not pronouncing that right or wrong. Cute. It's funny the things you learn. So, yeah, I like projects that have had a lot of time put into them. More than one security audit of all of the code with actual pumpamentals and actual thought to future use and value. That's the kind of stuff I like. So that's the kind of stuff you see come up on my channel if you go to the live streams and I have someone on to even talk about it. Because, yeah, I generally won't talk about things on my channel if I think they might get people into trouble. Because, sure enough, I'll mention, stay away from, blah, 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 and somebody will go Google, blah, 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 and then they'll get wrecked. And I'm not here to give financial advice. I'm here to teach math or talk philosophy or my random thoughts because, I'm out there and, got to feed the narcissist. Love me! I really couldn't care less. Unsubscribe, unfollow, go away. It's actually getting scary. I'm getting intimidated. Like, the thought of, not losing adding a digit. Yeah. The thought of, going up to that many followers actually scares me. I like being Wayne's World, party time, excellent. No. Yeah, I like being basic cable that nobody watches because I feel more free to say what I want. Without worrying about ending up like Kim Kardashian. So anyway, yeah. I will say, with these little projects going and the other people I'm talking to, I wasn't here for the last crypto spring, but it is starting to sound like a crypto spring. And now what was this about the end of the world being the bull's case? Okay, so Michael A. Garrett. I've been following him on Twitter. His father was a economics professor, I believe in the 70s and 80s. Very, very smart guy. And so his son seems to be the same. Following this information, because you guys know I watch the stock markets to figure out what it'll do to crypto, or what I think it might do. So the stock market been waiting for the final leg down. No, it wasn't today. But you want to see what happened? You want to see what happened? All right, that's not what we want to look at. The SPX. And starting with history case, let's see here. We had a massive rundown. And then you see what this was. Let's get the date in here. So this was October. Yeah, there we go. October 13th, 2008. That was an intraday reversal where it went massively huge. This does not do it justice. We gotta zoom in on these things. Like, that was a massive jump up after a huge down, but then it continued a downtrend after that, and another huge up, but it wasn't the bottom. But a lot of volatility and panicking started to come as things got a little bit confusing. Now, basically, the end of the world is the bull's case. So, one way to put this is, well, if it's the end of the world, then nothing you're doing in the markets matters. But if everyone's wrong about it being the end of the world, then things are going to recover, and buying the bottom would be epic. But no, the end of the world is the bull's case. Basically, the whole financial market is so close to toppling over, and such a teeter-totter, that it would be basically the end of the world. And so that literally won't happen. I mean, the world never stops ending, or ends like that. Try and calm down and remake my point here. As dire as things get, as horrible as the world seems, it continues to spin. Things get better. And so, in this case, yes, the financial system is a huge game of Jenga, and the Fed can keep raising rates until there's a financial accident, until the market gets so bloody they finally have to reverse. We're not that bloody yet, but we're close. And that's what's exciting, is we're near the bottom. I mean, these are when these intraday reversals started. What's today? Oh, October 13th. So October 13th, 2008, that happened. And then the end of the month, on the 28th, it happened again. Let's fast forward in time. Do you like my sound effects? You better love my sound effects. Oh, man, this is taking a while. 2015, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Woohoo! That's getting a little scary. Oh, wait, that's getting really scary. But no, we keep going higher. Oh, this is crypto. No, it's the SPX, but it's cool. And then, uh-oh. What's today? October 13th. You know, they say history doesn't repeat itself. But it often rhymes. So, yeah, the beginning of the day, we plummeted below here and then shot right up, back up to close back. Like, whoa, whiplash much? Wow. Go SP. NASDAQ looks the same. SPY looks the same. Dixie will look different. Oh, she crashed. But you can see I was like, oh, she's on a bull trend. Oh, wait, she's going parabolic like crypto. Here's a new bull trend. Oh, wait, she's going parabolic like crypto. Here's a new bull trend. The dollar's really working its way up. Now, Netflix, funny enough. Oh, like all this crashing is going on, and Netflix has been like unaffected. Why? Why is Netflix unaffected? Oh, that's right. They already had such a massive 85% correction that there's not a lot of pain left to have in Netflix. However, Tesla still has pain to have. Apple. Yep, Apple still has pain on that half. Oh, look at that denial. Such denial. So the trend is your friend until the end. Where's the end of the trend? That's the question, because we're getting closer. We're getting closer. This trend will break, and I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is going to look like. If I claimed I did, I would be lying. Anyone who claims they do is lying. There's going to be a lot of mess to sort out. Exactly who's leveraged up where has to come out, and companies have to pop. Bankruptcy is a huge financial accident. And then because literally there's no way to pay off the interest payments ever, because the GDP doesn't even match the interest amount due every year for any country to their central banks. It's past the point of ever paying it off. There's no way to just ramp up GDP to pay off all the debt. So all you can do is borrow more debt to pay it off. But you can't do that while the interest rates are up. You need to do it while the quantitative easing is down. So yeah, when we see a good economic accident, financial accident, they're calling it. Yeah, when a major bank goes bankrupt and a few businesses go along with, and not just some small ones, something like Amazon or Walmart, big name pops. We're probably at the close to screaming bottom, but the layoffs are about to begin. Now, the funny thing is, we have an economy that traces the stock market, not the other way around. So as the stock market falls, now the economy is taking its pain. And I track that through copper because, see, look at copper prices. The economy continued to grow until April. But wait, the bear market started before April. So then the pace of economic activity starts to slow after the stocks come down. What, really? Yes, financial engineering. So really, this is a lagging indicator because recession follows the dip in the stock market, which means the stocks will start to correct before we climb out of a recession. Which means when we really see the recession is when the stock prices start going back up, and then the economy will trace the stocks and start coming out of the toilet. See how that works now? You can thank the Fed. They've been at it for a century engineering this. Well, I mean, little bit by little bit, since they irked away from the gold standard to fractionally reserved, and then irked away from that to no sound back and total fiat. It is what it is. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other things that have been going on. ETH Fair, okay? I'm not talking about it. It's just a joke. The Census Network. I don't have any faith in it. ETHW, on the other hand, I had some questionability about it because basically the miners were out of work. So this is them hat in hand going, please play with our network. We need to keep the lights on. Don't make us fire people and declare bankruptcy. However, the plea has not fallen on deaf ears. It seems there are some devs flocking to ETHPOW. And it seems there are some other participation that are coming in. And plus, this is Hex on ETHPOW. It's been getting kind of a kicking. But considering it started all the way down here and claimed up, it's been doing pretty good. Squids have been popping. There are some Hexicans that like it. Have I enabled my wallet to play on ETHPOW? No, I haven't. I have assets there, and if they ever get to be worth enough, thank you. I'm still not sure the network will survive, and plus, I don't have any reason to move anything around. I am still more amped about Pulse Chain, where I can afford to play, and I'm excited about it coming. That has a lot of things solved that ETHPOW won't. Like, really, if they have a major problem, do they have a dev team to fix it? They're building one. Hey, throw it out and people will flock. It may actually stay functional, at least like ETH Classic. I don't know if it'll ever trade to be the next big thing, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more and more that ETHPOW will last a little while, maybe a few years. It seems to have some staying power, seems to be sticking around the community. I keep hearing about it and hearing about it. So, okay. All right, maybe it'll be around, but me, I'm still no reason to play with it. I've got my free tokens on there. If they're really worth something someday, awesome. I just don't have the money to go and play. I'm one of those guys that has maybe $50, $100, if I'm really lucky, $200 in a month that I can swirl away and save. Buy some crypto or something. And so, I mean, ETHPOW, basically, my big play, at some point when it becomes easier for me to get the actual ETHPOW token, whether I can afford the fees or it comes to a central exchange that I regularly use, when I can grab that, ideally, a couple ETH tokens for less than $10 a token. I might put $50 into that. I might. Because that'll give me gas for ending my stakes on that chain. You know? There's just, in case it lasts, that's about it. Other than that, I have no reason to go play around in it. There's just not that much cool like there'll be on Pulse Chain. I've been spoiled by Pulse Chain testnet. It's that simple. I've seen what's on that. I've been able to play with that, and that's what I want to play with. This is just a sad imitation of small Fisher Price play card in comparison to the Rolls Royce of blockchains, Pulse Chain that should be covering. That's at least, the narrative. Definitely excited with what I see on there. So, FTX, you guys apparently are getting hacked as we speak for gas fees by some protocol and some hacker being thrown together. So, I find it interesting that, it started, it had its dip, it corrected, and what if? I wonder. But I'm not racing at it. I'm not throwing myself over a cliff at it, because this wasn't what I was waiting for. The only reason gas fees are so much cheaper on here is because the price is so much lower. Now, they did get rid of a redundant protocol on how to try and make ETH, I think, cheaper for Hex people to end stake. But that's neither here nor there. So, for me, ETH exists. It's awesome. I might have some free coins there, but I'm not seeing the huge action. I'm not seeing the huge benefit to me other than some free things. And then when I go and look at the liquidity, I'm like, oh, I can get out a couple dollars. What are the exchange fees? More than that. Oh, okay. I don't actually have any value over there I can even extract. It's so small. Yeah, what can you do? I can just keep on DCAing into Hex and my other favorite asset in order to make sure I'm alright for the next bull run, because I got faith in Hex. I don't need to be in front of freight trains picking up shiny pennies. Like, I shout out to everyone, ooh, Apple shorts, because these are all in profit, these big yellow lines. Apple shorts, take them, because it's all the way down here. But let's look at that for a moment. Even if you took advantage of this one at 172 and the current price is 142, that means it's dropped $30. Roughly 20%-ish. 22%. I'm not going to do the math right here. Just no, 20% is close enough. So if I took $1,000 and shorted Apple with it, I could have made 200 waiting for months, picking penny in front of freight trains with that. But if I was wrong, I would have lost money, and the loss is infinite. The most I could make with $1,000 is $1,000. I will make some percentage of it. That's why it's pennies in front of freight trades, because usually a short, you're good for 5%, 10%, maybe 15. Ooh, wow, 20. But again, you need large amounts of money to do this, and generally that money needs to own an asset that can be leveraged for the short. The different ways the mechanics are. So shorting things is a good way to get wrecked. Day trading and leverage trading is a good way to get wrecked. I throw these out because I'm like, I've started to learn how to read TA. It's kind of fun. It doesn't predict everything, but it can show you some places to pay attention. Like, okay, I want to pay attention to this. I want to pay attention to that because this is an important moment. Thank you, chart. But it doesn't tell me necessarily up or down. The trend is your friend until the end. But somewhere probably after this line, the trend could end at any time. After we finally crack this, double bottom, we're likely to fall below it, maybe get to there. I don't know. This brings us into January. Finish out, bottom out, start coming back up, and that's it. All of this is garbage. Forget about all these trends. Market is going to make a brand new trend as it starts off on its new direction, most likely. When, how fast? Just know it's getting close. I've been waiting for this all year, pretty much. And, finally we're getting, the economy slowing down, the market is taking a crap kicking, and it's starting to act even more bizarre as it's approaching the bottom, because it's going to be a quick bottom. I have a funny feeling. Like, Whiplash! Oh, that was the bottom, and now we're back up to a 2x. Wait, what? I didn't even get a chance to buy the SPX today. That happened in, 10 minutes? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I can't predict the future. All I know is it can change at the drop of a hat, and some things have screamed their bottom. It's getting a lot more confirmed because I said I was waiting for the final leg to drop. And watching Apple and Tesla, we're getting really close. Like, this is the month. This is the month I'm thinking to see some real action between, well, this in November. Wham bam. Should see the final result coming. And then maybe we'll get a little bit of a rally. And then, I don't know. I don't know what the future will actually look like. Just that things are getting crazier and more unstable. And yet, if we're expecting huge instability, the volatility index should be continuing to rise. And it's starting to slow down. Basically, if you break this line here, it's been screwing with, testing, dating, however you want to say, courting this line, if it spikes up the volatility, that's mass panic and changing in the markets, and that's when the bottom will scream in. And it's just not yet, but oh so close. Which means there are some things that are a good idea to start your DCAing in. Maybe even smaller amounts of your DCA because you think it'll go lower. But just in case, all of a sudden, insanity prevails and, woo, let's have a pivot. Brr, baby, brr, print. Whew. I really think the inflation needs to come down. I'm pretty sure they're not that crazy. They've got to whack that over the head before they can back off. And that will come down when there's a financial accident. So it's pretty much what I think they're waiting for. So until then, we're still a little bit holding our breaths on the edge of the cliff. And then I look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at my market charts. Because the trend is your friend till the end, and this has been a pretty massively, epically long trend throughout the year. And everyone's like, here's the end, here's the end. I don't think that's the end, my friend. This is not the end, my friend. All right? Look at all this pain I have mapped out over the winter. Because I believe we're going to stay under this green line until we touch that red one. Bitcoin has that pain to come. Sorry, it's gotta go to about 10K and pray. You know, RH is right about this, I'm pretty sure. And it's just what it is. So we look at Ethereum, it's also within the trend being pushed down. However, this is a bull trend line. This yellow one that has not been broken yet, that's technically valid. Oh, that's cute. However, Bitcoin blasted through that attempt I had. It was up here and it said no. So that's also why that's a thin line of support, that yellow one. Like, it's laughable. I'm just like, oh, we'll see. It'll probably pause on it. Yes, for an hour to say, maybe? No. Yeah, and then I'm looking at Hedron. I know this is quite a mess. So we cracked over this. But then we're not going to delete it yet. We're just going to move it over here. Oh, it's funny how it's going to copy that same downtrend. So angles are important here. So this first line, let's make it larger. Make it nice and big so you can see it. This is my current support for the bull trend for Hedron. And if it holds it over the next week, I think we're likely going to break up off of it. If it breaks, we'll be back down to test this. This is a new chart. There isn't a lot of lines and angles. Like there, that's the beginning. my angles and lines come off of this. This one, I don't believe is relevant anymore. We're now at a point of time that I don't think we'll ever come back down to touch it. I don't think I need to keep track of it because it's a line of support, but it's unnecessary at this point. Goodbye. And then, for now, we just twist this thing. There we go. And there's the current resistance line for it to break. Here's the current bull flag, basically, it's pointing into. Will it go down or up during that bull flag? That's the question. This is where the tea leaves tell me this is an important time. But then they'll go down to retest. We'll have to reassess there. Or they'll break up to test. which will show bullish indicators because, ooh, is it crypto spring? Some things might show some action that have 20% gains or 30% gains. Not the X's. We're talking 0.2x. Some people are like, oh, bug off. Yeah, it's the best we got. So that one is a softer line, bull trend, and this one is the long standing from back here. So that's the one I have a lot of faith on. If we come down here, I believe that'll bring us right back up on this one. So one of these two will probably carry us up. So, yeah, accumulating hedron, I'm thinking about maybe getting some more. Problem is I bought here in this first dip, and then I was broke on this dip, so I'm slightly resentful. So if I can't have my original buy price, I don't know if I want to buy more. I don't know. That's a personal thing I'm trying to figure out. No financial advice given. And then I'm always kind of blown away by BNB because this was the original trend and it blasted out of it to move sideways. And then it blasted out of the next one. It's basically saying the trend's your friend until the end. And right now, I mean, BNB, I don't think it's going to go back into this trend. At worst, fall under this line and take support off these. As in, BNB might have taken enough of a crap kicking. Somehow it might not be leveraged up the same way Ethereum and Bitcoin are through grayscale and all this stuff. I don't know. It's interesting that BNB has not taken as much punishment yet. Binance scam chain. I do not like it. I have one project over there I like. I curse you for launching on that chain forever. But it will be on other chains. I will not have to continue to deal with BSC. But it has been a little interesting to watch its price action break out from the trend from everything else. So it's made me a little bit curious. The same way I watched the NASDAQ push a little bit too. Whoop, broke out here where I was like, wait, what? No way it went higher. And then she came back down, but the trend has been pushed. It's been extended. So really, the NASDAQ trend should now look like that, which isn't too far off from its original. And that's how I'm tracking things. Like, they're still in the trend until a couple of these objects break out and say, yeah, we're ending this. This is now crypto spring. This is now the time when the markets will rally, and that is coming soon. This is, if you have projects you like in crypto, this is probably a good time to start DCAing in. Maybe you're nervous, put half of your DCA amount in, but I don't know. Or don't do anything. I don't give you financial advice. I'm just telling you that if the markets were a swimming pool, I have started putting my toes in. I'm contemplating going ankle deep, playing with my feet in there. I don't think I'm ready to go knee deep, though. No. And waist deep? Oh, I don't need that kind of cold action hitting there. Oh, shrivel in an instant. No. So, no, I'm not ready to go all in or anything. But yeah, I got my toes in there. I'm thinking about putting my whole feet in on some things. Because other things I think are still going to scream and set fire like a giant dumpster floating down the river. Oh, I love that meme. All right, so hopefully this guy gives you guys a little insight to what I've been thinking. I've been sitting here just breathlessly watching, waiting for the markets to finish their thing so I can start going in and going, yeah, crypto spring, let's come get it. So I'm getting ready. I'm accumulating my powder, my dry powder, getting ready. I can feel it. I'm getting excited again. Not yet. I'm excited to watch it bottom out and explode. Because then it's over. And I can start buying again for the future. You know, and go all the way neck deep. You know, maybe even dive right in. You know, head first. But until then, I still gotta be cautious. I still gotta watch. I still gotta be nervous. No, that's what it is. But luckily, I DCA and hold in some good assets, so I don't have to be that nervous. I don't really have to pay attention to all this stuff. But I like to. For you guys, for me, it's fun. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. And even, look, XRP broke out of its long-standing resistance finally. Impressive. They had been getting kicked around for a long time. Wait, what's that other line? What's that other line I have there? What's that other line? Oh, no. Really? Really, it didn't break its long-standing resistance. Everyone wants to go bulls for the XRP, but oh, okay. You moved this line of resistance. Well played. It now touches that. Oh, okay. You still have this whole other line of resistance to worry about, which means, oh, all right. Maybe next bull run we'll talk to you, XRP. Oh, I love tracking it just to feel good about what I bought. And then, yeah, this is kind of cute too. Yeah, I'm still so glad I walked people out of like the burning fire for Luna Sea. Funny enough, though, if you'd waited all the way those 6 months, you might actually still be up if you're still holding. If you'd bought when it bottomed for $1 per million Luna Sea, like when I bought it, you might have seen some increases in it if you. But I mean, when I warned everyone to get out, in my defense, for the next several months, it did not come back to the price that I told them to get out at. Now, funny enough, I'm like, what? What? People are still playing in that thing? I can't believe it. Oh, that's such garbage. So I just sit there waiting, and I'm like, if the price gets too high, I'm going to sell. Because, yeah, I didn't get rid of it all. I kept some as a souvenir. I thought I'd watch it go to zero and just liquidity get pulled and have it stuck in my wallet because I wouldn't be able to trade it and just laugh at it. I thought it would be a souvenir. I didn't think anybody would keep liquidity on the exchanges. Wow. You know, things you learn when you come to crypto. People are crazy. Never bet against stupid or crazy. So, yeah. Hedron. Surprisingly, I've got more and more hopes here as its long term. So when I did this with XRP, that was a gap of over 4 years. When I do this with Hedron, that's a gap of a couple months. That's crypto coming. So, yeah, it got so exciting, and I've been sitting on it waiting. I thought maybe it would get up there. It was on its way to test, but it failed. It collapsed back down. So, yeah, Hedron's been some excitement because. Why am I okay with this? It makes my hex bags better. It amplifies hex. So yes, it's awesome. Even though you can mint a lot of it, and I really thought it's a long man's game, and I'm not sure how quick those deflationary terms will work. Hey, do you know what makes Hedron better? ICOSA! Yeah, it takes care of some of those concerns. And if there's problems with ICOSA, you know what Alex will probably do? Release a new token that makes ICOSA better. So they continuously all reinforce hex. Wow. Yeah, I kind of have to talk about that kind of stuff. If your protocol brings value to the hex protocol, literally, yeah, I'll probably talk about it. If your protocol makes Pulse better, is likely to line my bags, my hex bags, because you made Pulse better, yeah, I'm likely to talk about it. If you're not going to make Pulse better, I'm probably not going to talk about you. And Maxi, I'm sorry I don't talk about you much. You're an awesome bond. I need to add your ticker, but you're not in TradingView. I constantly have to go over to Deck Screener and pull it up. Not that I don't do that for some other things sometimes, but really, guys, get on TradingView, please. I want to be able to just go in here and type Maxi. See, and not get Maxis or Maxim. And Maximus, wait, is that actually... Oh, wait, is this the Maxi? Is this? It's on TradingView. I stand corrected. I apologize. Gold Key and Dip. Is it Dipwetter? I'll get your guys' names eventually. You're on TradingView. I love it. Ouch, what happened to you today? You got kicked. But that's all right. You came back. Now, Maxi is basically hex coins rewrapped. Now, hex is 3 cents. Maxi is 6 cents. Wait, 3 cents? 6 cents. 3 cents? 6 cents. I took my hex coins, I turned them into Maxi, and they're instantly worth more? Well, yeah, because Maxi is a stake. So my one hex coin will get all of its inflation. After 15 years, it'll be how many hex coins? Oh, so right now Maxi's worth 2 hex coins. Oh, and how much inflation has it. Oh, they're pricing into the future because it's going to be worth more. One hex coin got me one maxi coin. But one maxi coin in 15 years will be worth whatever this portion of the stake. Oh, that's cool. I don't talk about you guys enough, but there, I can add you to the chart. Look at that. Maxi, maxi, maxi. Oh, how I love my maxi, maxi. Oh, God. All right. I'm sorry. No more singing. No more singing. Please don't sue me. I'm sorry if your ears are bleeding. Next time, I will tell people to wear earplugs. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. That's where I'm looking at. Bitcoin, I think we still got more pain to come. And Ethereum. But they're not hitting hex as hard. All of this pain. All of this pain. The pain. The pain. All of this pain. And I'm looking at the ROIs, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, look at Hex still just kind of moving sideways, like predicted. This is making me more bullish, because I saw a bunch of pain today. I saw a lot of fluctuation today, and Hex barely went, I don't care, I'm doing my thing. Oh, you've decorrelated Hex? We love when you do your own thing. Yes, when I first came to the market, you were uncorrelated and did some awesome things. I can't wait to see more of that. I hope this isn't a psycho. You better not be messing with me. No, you little hex thing. You better not be messing with me. I'm pretty sure it's this way, or I'm going to look really dyslexic. You better not be messing with me. So, we'll see. We'll see. That's me touching in for the day. The markets are crazy. The world is kind of crazy. You can go turn on the news to see all kinds of upsetting things. But me, I was thinking, you know what we need? We need, yeah, that's what we need. Wait, I thought this was going to be a dog playing the... This is not a dog... Oh! Wait, we got to fast forward. Here we go. There. Yeah, that's what's going on in the world we need to learn about. Yeah! Shake it, buddy. Shake it! Woohoo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! All right. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, that's it for my show tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed my madness, because that's all I can do with the world being the way it is. Duck and cover. Damn it, Bert. Where's Bert? We're gonna turn off before Bert comes back. You guys have a great night, and I'll come at you again this weekend. Till next time, stay frosty.